Yeah, that's good, dude. And then what do you do for health? Like, do you obviously work out? Like, what's that routine look like?
Yeah, so I started getting back into it. It was really difficult for me, and I didn't have the discipline to organize my schedule. So while I was building the business, I really wasn't focusing on my health. And then my business got to a place where it was fairly stable to where I can actually kind of give myself a little bit more time. And the reality is I always could have given myself that time. I just wasn't disciplined enough. And I justified and I used the excuse of I'm building my business to not actually focus on my health, when I really could have done the two if I put in more work. And so recently I got back into my health. So I train either at 6 a.m. or 6:30, 6 days a week now. Yeah.
Nice.
And so, like, if I can, 7. Sometimes I'm just like, fuck, I'm beat. But I really enjoy like working out and exercising.
How does that work on a travel schedule and building the business? Like, do you still get it in, or it's kind of like when you're at home in your system?
Yeah, so I try when I'm traveling. It's a little bit hard to do away, but they're not as intense workouts. Like when I'm at home, I'm an hour to an hour and a half, and I'm working with a trainer, and I'm like, and he's holding me accountable. I'm on a meal plan. But when I'm traveling, like I'll get to the gym and if I'm in there for 20 or 30 minutes, like it's the action of getting in and getting something in, right? Like if you don't feel like showing up and putting in like 100%, like you show up and you give it like all that you got. And if I can only get 20 or 30 minutes because I'm traveling and I'm in between meetings in different time zones and stuff, as long as I get in, I think that's what's important for me.
Cool, dude.
It's a win. Like don't discount the win, right? If you're in the gym for 20 minutes, that's a fucking win. You made it to the gym. Your heart rate went up a little bit. Like you don't have to sweat and feel all sore for it to be considered a win. Like if you went outside and you walked a mile and you had left your phone at home, you got a mile in and that's your exercise, it's a win. You don't have to discount your wins at all. Like stack the wins. It's better than not doing anything.
Yeah, dude. That's one thing that last year, dude. Like I got in the worst physical shape of my life, and it's just crazy to think. It's like, dude, I played college soccer, it's like shredded, and then like to like flip and be like, holy shit, like what's happening? So I'm getting back into it, but without the pressure of like, dude, let me get an hour and a half workout in every single day, and if I don't do it every day, I'm a failure. Because then it's like just setting myself up to be disappointed in myself.
Hell yeah.
And so then just getting in the routine, getting something 20 minutes, it's like, dude, all right, cool, I did it,
Yeah, you got your win, right? Like that's the most important thing. Like you do your hard. Like you got to do your hard. Like every day you got to do your hard. Like the only times I've ever regretted things in my life is when I'd like had easy days. When I had easy days, like I'd go to sleep not feeling good about myself. Anytime I had an easy day, I didn't feel good about myself. But the days I'm always happy about are the days when I like struggled. When I struggled and it was a really difficult day for me, like I know I can go to bed like knowing I gave it my all, knowing I was like at peace, knowing I did hard stuff.
Do you know like what like this thing I have to do today? Maybe it's not even in the gym. Maybe it's that tough conversation, right? I feel like as humans we know what that is, but sometimes we don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you like fear is an indicator that you have to go in that direction.
Thanks for checking out this short clip from the full podcast I did. If you want to see another clip, go ahead and click the link right here. Or if you want to see the full podcast, you can click the link right here and check it out.